Hi everybody. In the case of non-commercial transactions, we will be discussing about transmission today. Transmission, as informed, is the unfortunate death of the unit holder investor or joint holders. In mutual funds, there are 3 joint holders allowed. So one will be primary investor and 2 will be joint holders. So if there will be in transmission, there are 4 scenarios. What are they? First is death of joint holders. In the case of death of joint holders, the names will be deleted. Deletion of name of the deceased unit holders from the joint holders. That is the one. Second one is actually transmission of units to surviving unit holders in the case of death of first joint holder. What happens is the primary joint holder, as informed, if he has expired, what happens? The units will be transmitted to the joint holders name. This is the second scenario. And the third scenario will be where the primary joint holder has not registered his nominee, and he has registered. Fourth one is he has registered his nominee. So nominee is given in the case of fourth scenario, nominee is not given in the third scenario. So what are the documents to be produced? In any case, the application for transmission has to be given, and along with the death certificate. But in the case of 1 and 2, there is no problem, because they are the units are with us and we are not paying anything, and mutual fund company is not paying to anyone. So what happens is, so the units has to be transferred from one unit holder to another. So 1 and 2, there is no problem. But in the case of third and fourth, where nominee is not registered, nominee is registered, the documents are more. So what are the documents? In the case of nomination is not registered, third case, where nomination is not registered means legal heir certificate has to be given, and indemnity bond has to be given. Indemnity bond along with sureties has to be given, and this depends upon the amount to be payable. So what is the amount payable is less than 2 lakhs. Some depending upon the mutual funds or depending upon the each case, mutual fund company will decide the documents to be produced. And in the case of minor, the birth certificate has to be given. And if the nominee is not given, NOC means NOC has to be, letter has to be given by means no objection certificate from the other legal heirs. So if 4-5 brothers or sisters are there, if the one elder has to be paid, the other nominees or the other legal holders has to give a NOC certificate that we don't have any objection, you can pay the amount. This is nomination is not registered. If the nomination is registered, there is no problem, person is available, so person's name is in the records of the mutual fund. So that along with the transmission certificate or transmission form, what they have to give, death certificate of the deceased investor, and photocopy of the bank manager or bank details they have to give bank here, and KYC of the nominee, nominee who is registered in our record, in the records of the mutual fund. KYC of the nominee has to be given, and check, cancelled check has to be given for of the nominee. These are all the details has to be given in the case of nominee is registered. So this is a very easy process where nomination is registered. This has to be understood that how important is registering a nomination in case of financial transactions. We have to understand. And thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.